Hi, my name is Dorota and I'll take you through a short Yogalates session aiming to prevent back pain or soothe existing back pain caused by lack of movement or prolonged hours of sitting. If you've been suffering from back pain for quite a while, however, make sure you check with your doctor and rule out any serious medical conditions or injuries. You will not need anything for this class apart from a mat or a towel to sit on and lie on. Without further ado, let's begin. We begin in all fours, hands and knees, and every time you bear weight on your hands, please make sure you spread the fingers nice and wide so that the pressure doesn't only go on your wrist, okay? I'm gonna demo from a side view. Stacking the shoulders over the wrist, hands spread wide, and your hips are over the knees. With an inhalation, allow the belly to drop towards the floor, move the shoulders back so we're arching the back. Your tailbone reaches towards the sky. Lift the chin, and as you breathe out, start with your tailbone. Tag the tailbone under, pull the belly in so that your lower back stands rounding. Press the mat away from you so that your shoulder blades are moving towards each other and chin to chest. Let's do it this way, so slow, once more. So as you inhale, your shoulders are moving back, your shoulder blades are moving towards each other, your chest melts towards the floor, your belly moves towards the floor, and your tailbone reaches up towards the sky, chin lifts. As you breathe out, tag the tailbone under, draw the belly in, and push the mat away from you. And once you got that, let's try to speed it up a little, but still making sure that we're feeling every part of the back here. So we inhale as we arch, tailbone, lower back, thoracic spine, so it's your middle back, shoulders back, and then lift the chin. And then exhale, tag the tailbone, draw the belly in, and push the mat away from you. Let's do 2 more rounds here. Inhale as you arch. And then exhale as you round the back. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Now we take it into neutral, so we're neither arching or rounding. We lift the belly, so we're gonna work a little bit more on our strength as well. So front core and back core. Keeping the spine in neutral, keeping the belly lifted, slide your right leg back. Now pay attention to what's going on with your hip. So we don't want the hip to lift. So your hip bone is still facing the floor. Push with the arms and then lift the right leg off the floor. Stay here. Now can you press a little bit more with the right arm so that your left hand becomes light? And then maybe reaching the left arm forward as well. Take 1 breath here, press more with the right arm, and then slowly release. Let's try the other side. So I'm gonna demo this side now. So you're gonna slide your left leg back. And again, left hip facing the floor. Press a little bit more with the left arm as you bring that left leg up. Try to keep the leg in line with the spine. Nice. Press more with the left arm again so your right hand becomes light. Maybe stay here for today, totally okay. Or reach your right arm ahead. Try to keep your bicep in line with the ear. Stay here for 1 more breath. And then exhale, slowly bring it all the way back. Now sit on your heels for a second. So we're gonna move a little bit faster, bringing the opposite limbs up and down. And as we're going through that movement, make sure you still pull the belly in and we're not rocking the trunk too much. Yeah, so come back into your all fours. Press the mat away from you. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, right leg, left arm, reach forward. And then release. Change over. Left leg, right arm. And then bring it down. Beautiful. Let's try 6 more. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4 more. Lift and lower. Keep your head in line with the spine, so no need to look ahead. Last 2. And last 1. Nice work, guys. From here, sit on your heels and open up the knees slightly. Walk the arms forward into what we call a child's pose. Now you may place your forehead on the floor, or you may use a little pillow, or bend the elbows and rest your forehead on your hands. And let's take one nice deep breath here. And from here, we return to our all fours once again, and we're going to work a little bit more on rotational movements. So we say that in order to keep our backs and our spines nice and healthy, we should be moving in all the planes of movement, which are flexion, extension, lateral flexions, and rotations. And very rarely nowadays, because of our lifestyles, we go through those rotations. So we come back into all fours. So spreading the fingers, pushing the mat away. Now press a lot with your left arm and then reach your right arm up. Now try to twist as much as you can so your chest faces the right side. As you breathe out, you're going to reach that right arm underneath the left armpit and reach it as far to the left as possible. Don't let the shoulder or the elbow touch the floor. And then press more with the left arm and reach up. That was 1. Let's try 4 more. So 4 twist. And reach up. 3 more. Thread underneath. Reach up. And the last one. Now stay here. Reach a little bit farther up. Lengthen. Press with the left arm. And then let go. Nicely done. Move the hips back one more time. Walk the hands forward into your child's pose. This time, lift the palms of the hands so you're just on the fingers, so you can lengthen a little bit more. And again, forehead may touch the floor, but it doesn't have to. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. From here, we come back to all fours. And of course, we need to change side. So still staying in the same shape, hips over the knees. So this time we press the floor away with the right arm as we reach the left arm up. Twist as much as you can, and then exhale. Left arm goes underneath the right armpit. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, and then inhale. Keep going. And then 1 more. And then stay, press a little bit more, open up, and then let go. Move the hips back into that child's pose again, but pay attention. So hands on the fingertips, lift the elbows, lift the armpits. This time you're going to slide your left arm underneath. So reach through as much as you can. Maybe the elbow, maybe the shoulder touch the floor. Maybe the side of the head touches the floor as well. Or you could use a pillow or a yoga block if you have one at home. But if you're here, totally okay as well. Then start walking that right arm forward and then try to find a little bit of rotation as well. So your top shoulder, your right shoulder rolls back. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's change side right away. So reach both arms forward. This time the right arm reaches towards the left. Rest the right elbow, right shoulder, and the side of the head. Start walking your left arm forward and then roll that left shoulder back. One more breath. And then slowly bring it all the way back. Nicely done. From here, let's lie down on the mat, lying down on our bellies. So loads of options here. Let's start in a Sphinx pose. So your shoulders and your elbows are in line. You may choose to clasp the hands together or keeping the palms flat. I personally prefer palms flat so that I feel I can push a little bit more. Now draw the belly in, start rolling the shoulders back and lift the sternum. Yeah, so we're moving towards the extension part here. Press the tops of the feet against the floor, maybe even so much that your kneecaps are lifting. Now can you keep the belly in, roll the shoulders back, take one more breath here. If you like a little more, keep the elbows hugging in, And extend the elbows, roll the shoulders back. So here, make sure the shoulders are not moving up towards the ears. So I'll move here so you can see from this angle as well. So I roll the shoulders back, I press through the hands, I lift the chest. Maybe sternum lifts a little bit more, maybe chin reaches up as well. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Lower the elbows. Now take the hands to the sides of your lower ribs. Roll the shoulders back and then push yourself back into that child's pose again. Nicely done. And from here we come back into all fours, moving back to rotations. So hands under the shoulders, so same shape here. So this time your hips will be elevated, not like in your child's pose. Press with the right arm, reach your left arm up. Good job. Now exhale, slide that left arm underneath, rest the elbow, shoulder, and the side of the head on the floor. So here, as you can see, my hips are still elevated. Use that right hand for support so you can push a little bit more and twist more as well. If you feel a lot here, totally okay to stay here, yeah? If you'd like a little bit more, you can either walk that right hand forward like you've done in your child's pose before, or maybe lift the right arm up. Some of you may choose to internally rotate the arm. What that means is the palm starts facing back, bend the elbow, and rest the right hand onto your lower back, or maybe even find your left inner thigh. Keep using that arm as well, so that arm presses, your left arm presses against the floor. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. If you have your right arm where I have it now in your half bind, reach the right arm up. Now find the floor and push with that right arm and reach your left arm up one more time. And then let go. Let's change sides. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then exhale, take it underneath the left armpit. Left shoulder on the floor. And then decide what you'd like to do. Maybe walking the hand forward. Or maybe finding a half bind. Reach the left arm up, find the floor, and push yourself all the way up. One more time, lower the hand. Back to child's pose. So bring the feet together. This time, let's bring the feet a little bit wider apart, and then reach the arms out. Drop the forehead onto the floor, and this time you could also choose to bring the arms back. Take one deep breath here. Place the hands down, push yourself back up into a seat. Comfortable seat, I'm gonna cross my legs. You can bring one leg in front, but if you'd rather stay on your knees, that's totally okay as well. From here, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Now lower your right hand onto the floor, internal rotation of the left arm, yeah? So the left palm is facing down. As you lower the right shoulder, lengthen the left side of the body. So reach the left arm up, and then perhaps going a little bit more towards the right, while keeping your left hip on the floor still. One more breath. And then inhale back to center. Let's change side. Left arm goes down, right arm reaches up. Left shoulder down, lengthen, and then reach the right arm towards the left side. Keep rolling the right shoulder back as well. Keep your right hip on the floor. Inhale, bring it back to center. Now lower the hands and keeping the hips on the floor, walk the hands forward. You can drop the forehead onto the floor if it reaches there, but if it doesn't, no problem at all. Walk the hands back. And let's take a deep breath together to end this session. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, and then exhale, bring the hands close to your heart. Thank you for joining me. I hope you stay healthy. Stay tuned for our sessions, which we record regularly. Thank you.
This series is part of Get Active Singapore, where we celebrate a stronger Singapore through sports. Show your care, and pledge to make Singapore a better place by visiting this website, or by scanning the QR code below.